What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. Today we are on a very old track and as well on a very old bike. We're on the CR500 and on the surface, obviously it doesn't look like an old bike at all. It's got updated plastics. But we got the mapping we're running. We're going to run the 93 to 2001 mapping. The track we are on today is one of only two custom straight rhythm tracks, I believe, and this is made by the man, the myth, the legend, a very integral part of the MX Bikes community, the one and only Insane. And this is the first track he ever made, and it's just a forest straight rhythm. He's done a forest supercross track as well that I've played at some point. Can't remember how long ago, but really, what I want to do is, this is the first time my wheels touching this track. I just want to have a ride through, see what's on. I'm going to ride through in third person first time around, just so I can kind of get an idea of what's coming up. And I suppose the whole plan of the video is just to try and get a clean run in, really. Oh. Oh, I love MX bikes sometimes. I'm so happy that happened when I was recording the video. So, sorry, as I was saying, we're going to try and go through, get a clean run. I don't think it's going to take long at all. I mean, we're on a fairly clean run right now, fairly fast one. As Insane himself did say in the description of this, that it's an easy track. It's not difficult by any means. The original straight rhythm that comes with the game, I think, it's actually really, really difficult to put a whole solid run together. And that was already a lap, so not long, not difficult by any chance. However, what I think he's done right here, which is actually really bloody helpful, we got a nice little path back to the finish again. So we haven't got to just try and guess our way back and got to go out to the pits every time. I'll just have a nice stroll back. Not sure why he's made it weave a bit, probably just to add a little bit of ambiance, a little bit of atmosphere. Oh, did you see how slippery that was? Hang on, let's go on the grass again. Oh my god, look at back end! Oh, I just baited 17 things. Right, let's see. Let me go into the old first person. Let's see if we can get a fast run going that actually looks fast as well. That's the important thing. And why don't I just... Let me just set a marker here. That would have been the smart thing to do. So, right. Oh, hang on. So we're going to go as if this was the actual start gate. And... try not to backflip with the amount of bloody power this damn 500's got. I've already forgotten how it goes. Is it another tabletop, I think? Yes! God, those were some nice scrubs. The takeoffs of these jumps are very well built for scrubbing by the looks of it. We've had to stretch this one a little bit. Yep. Now, there was one that I cased. I can see it. There's a ton. Oh, over the bars. Survive. Oh, we're alive. Sender for the fans. Oh, this is easy. I'm going to send this one. See where I downside. Oh, across the lines. Thank God it's not an actual race, or I would have been disqualified. And it's good. We've landed it. Oh, we've had some interesting things happen so far this video, haven't we? So I'm not going to count that one as a good run at all. This is a wall, isn't it? No, it's not a wall. It's a tiny little bloody tabletop. So we'll get another lap in there. Does the laps... I don't think the laps count. It wouldn't surprise me if they don't count, just because the timing's probably a little bit weird. But oh well, no, it is what it is. It's just for a bit of fun. It doesn't mean too much, and it's been... I think it's been quite a... You didn't see that. I think it's been a hot minute since I've ridden the CR500. I know I've ridden the the KTM, sorry, 500 fairly recently, as I have been enjoying that, and I feel like it's faster than the CR, although don't quote me on that, because I'm sure it's probably placebo. They're probably absolutely identical. Oh, don't do a backflip again, please. Oh, god damn it. But I used to really enjoy riding the CR, and it's just something a bit different, you know. I like the sound of the 500s in this game. They sound so talky. They got so much bottom end on them. Which is just, it's nice from a two-stroke, you know, you haven't got to ride it at the top the whole time, and I suppose even if you wanted to ride it at the top of its RPM on this game, the traction wouldn't allow you to anyway. You'd probably just end up backflipping everywhere. Or if you're not backflipping, you'd be spinning out. There's no happy medium, no nice middle ground. Should I send this? I'm sending it again. We landed on the right side this time. Oh, horrible little bounce up there, but not too terrible. I know, I can't remember if it applied to every bike or not. I'm going to sound really like... incompetent here that I've not done my research. They updated the suspension recently, didn't they? On the betas. I think the OEM's now beta 17. They updated the suspension on a few of them, and I'll be honest, from the riding that I've done, I haven't ridden many bikes since, to be fair, just a few of the 125s and my normal Husky 450 and now this one. I haven't noticed a massive change. So I'm not sure if it is just the stock suspension that's changed, or if it's the suspension feel as a whole, and I'm just too trash at the game to notice the difference on my own. But it doesn't feel too much different. I will say that like what I call the Poboso bounce with the front wheel, if you're casing or you're over jumping something massively, doesn't seem to be as bad now as it used to be. I feel like the effect of it used to be a whole lot worse. So even if you downsided something fairly nicely, if you wasn't landing in a certain body position or a certain way, then you just get the you'd get the massive bounce back up to the moon again. I feel like that has been helped ever so slightly. Outside loud, I don't notice a massive difference. Someone did ask me if I like the new handling, but I don't think things like that have changed at all, unless obviously the handling could be a byproduct of changing the suspension. But for me, it still feels pretty same. You know, it doesn't feel too different, which I suppose is a good thing. It means I haven't got to go trying to find all new settings and relearn things again in the middle of the aerial season, which I'm doing very well in right now. I don't want anything to go wrong. I'm hoping that it keeps going this well for the foreseeable. I am going to be racing on this Friday coming up. I know that... Oh god, actually, when will this video be going live? So I've got that video tomorrow. That one's Thursday. Oh, this one will be going up Friday, actually. So yeah, the day you're seeing this, I should be streaming tonight. Normal time that Aerial's usually on. Apologies that we didn't have a stream last week. It was purely the fact that the track wasn't out in time. For no fault of his own, Stone Rider wasn't able to get the track out as normal. Real life commitments got in the way. You know, that does happen from time to time. People do have lives outside the game. So I saw a lot of people were like quite... not upset, but like annoyed by the fact that they couldn't race, and I felt a bit bad on Stone. You know, it's like he's only one man. He's doing his best. He's given us a lot of content here. I don't think anyone could be too upset that he's missed a week because of outside commitments out of his control completely. So yeah, I'm just happy that we've still got a series going on, and there are words going around at the moment that we might even see a replica national season coming up as well, which for those of you that have been around the game for a while now, you know is very, very welcome, because we've had, for the most part, the same national tracks for a very long time now. In terms of national tracks like GP tracks and AMA tracks that we can do an actual series on, not like the fun tracks, for example, that we've got loads and loads of them that we can ride on all the time. But I think for the idea of an actual organised series, for the quote-unquote pro series, I feel like it should be raced on replica tracks, whether it is GP tracks or AMA tracks or a combination of both. I know that TFC is working on his replica AMA tracks. I'm not sure what kind of point they're at with progression. I imagine that the changes to the traction recently are probably playing a massive part in getting the tracks finalised, because you got to think, if the traction changes, then the whole track changes. You know, the scale will have to change accordingly, or maybe the scale doesn't change and you have to adjust the traction on the track instead. But I don't make tracks. I have no idea. But yeah, Stone Rider was kind of toying with the idea, it sounds a bit, of getting a replica national series going, which I will welcome with open arms, and I hope everyone else would do the same. And I feel like recently as well, I've seen a few more names appearing in Discords and such, as far as content creators from Sim venturing into the bikes world, which I am absolutely ecstatic about. I would love for this community to have more and more creators, because I feel like we're lacking at the moment, and that is no means, I'm not meaning to say that everyone needs to be a creator. I mean, I'm not by any means. I just sit here and talk to myself using other people's work for the most part. I can't make a track to save my life, but it's really, really nice to see more people moving over and taking an interest in bikes. I mean, I don't want to start a rivalry or an argument between games, because I know that you don't need my help to do that. But the whole Sim versus bikes argument is, Sim is going to be 15 years old in December of this year, and that is a hell of a long game. It's had a very, very good lifespan, and I feel like it now is a point where it's slowly starting to not die out, but, you know, the player base is starting to shrivel down a bit, just more and more noticeably, just in regards to number of sign-ups and stuff. And I feel like more and more people are starting to move over to bikes just because it's something fresh for them. Poboso's quite actively updating the game at this point, which is really nice to see as well. And I just hope that Poboso and Snap, those of you who don't know Snap, he does quite a lot of work on MX Bikes as well. It's not just Poboso, he does have some outside help as well. But I know both of them have been putting a lot of work into it, and I hope they realise the gold mine that they're sat on. There's so much potential for this game, and I hope it thrives. One for the community and the game as well. It'd be really nice to get this game to a point where not esports, not the right words, you know what I mean, but where the quote-unquote professional competitions can run a whole lot smoother than they do. You know, we have issues from time to time with delays and server issues and such, and not being able to do 40-man gates for nationals because the servers struggle quite a lot. Just getting the game to just to a nice point where everyone's kind of satisfied for the most part would be really, really nice. And of course, in a selfish way, it benefits me as well, because the more people come to this game, the more people will be watching videos, the more this channel will grow, and it just kind of all snowballs from that point, really. And I think that'll probably do it for me again for another video. This track is very, very simple, very straightforward, but you cannot really expect much more of a first track from someone. I feel like this is Insane needs to get some more tracks on the go. I know he's a man that's got many projects on the go at the moment, and I feel like he's always releasing something for us. So thank you very much to him and everything that he does for this community. Good track, nice and simple. Maybe I wouldn't go as far to say actually that it's good Supercross practice if you're new, because there's nothing really that replicates Supercross in there. It's just like tabletops and some very shallow whoops. So if you're just a beginner to the game in general and you want something outside of the normal stock tracks, then definitely go give this one a go. I'll have the link in the description for you down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, as always. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is that you're up to, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
My tent way too damn dark, laugh in your face like man dark. Came a long way from the bad days way back, had to burn down that landmark. Seen some things I ain't really want to see, it's all good, that's what made me me. Now who would I be if I had it easy? Used to break down, now I'm in a 350, like whoa, I've been laying way too low. Had to switch up and change my flow, cause I'm back from the block, had to bust some rocks and dust off the dust to get back in the box. Now why you wanna